I was very closed-minded because I really didn't know what this class was. And I think that over the course of the semester, I've been taught things that I've never had a class on. I didn't realize that you needed a lesson on it.
In most of your classes, you know what you're in for. In history, you're going to learn about history. In algebra, you're going to learn about math. And in science, you learn about science. But what do you learn in a School Connect class?
So what we do, we learn how to get through high school, how to get through relationship problems. Basically a class, it's like a class for advice to help you get through high school, your teenage life, in school and outside of school.
It opened my eyes to how important grades and just life is. So I really took it serious, and it changed me around.
What if you could take a class to improve your relationships, your schoolwork, your life, and your future? Would you sign up? Well, good news, because you are signed up. Research shows that people with social skills, emotional management skills, self-motivation, and a sense of purpose and future are more likely to succeed than people without these skills. But wait, how do we learn these skills? Well, educators, psychologists, and a bunch of other smart people from across the nation work together to answer this question. They coined the phrase social and emotional learning, also known as SEL. SEL helps students develop these skills in the classroom and apply them to life, schoolwork, and relationships. Thanks to the Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning, better known as CASEL, we now have a common definition of social and emotional learning and evidence that it works. The 5 SEL competencies are self-awareness and self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. In School Connect, we will learn how to strengthen each of these SEL skill areas. We'll start with self-awareness, which includes being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and habits, recognizing your strengths and talents, and knowing what you can improve upon. Then we move on to self-management. Once you are more self-aware, you can start to improve and fine-tune areas of your life, like managing your emotions, such as anger, sadness, or anxiety, organizing your schoolwork and your time, setting and achieving goals for your future.
My thoughts about the class, I really like it. I wish it was like a whole year class, but it's just like one semester because it's helped me get focused and do my work more and get more organized.
You know, arranging things in my life helped me arrange my emotions with dealing with the situation. So it was like a big for me. That class, I wish I could take it again so bad.
Another key competency area is social awareness, which includes being aware of others' feelings and needs, like those of your family, friends, and schoolmates. Seeing life from another person's perspective and empathizing with and supporting others. In School Connect, we spend a lot of time getting to know each other better and working together.
We just bonded, everyone, because it was like a place where you can talk about what's on your mind without no one judging you, and he's there to help you out, and he's trying to get that to everyone. Yeah, I don't know, it was like we were just one big family. We all got along together. Like someday, some kid probably had a bad day, but we were all there for him, cheering him on.
I like the group tables because it helps, if you have a question that somebody else might understand, you don't want to cannot sit the whole class. You can just lean over and ask a friend, and it helps you make new friends.
Another key to social and emotional learning is relationship skills, which is about building stronger, lasting relationships with your friends, your family, coworkers, and ultimately that special someone. It's also about working through relationship challenges like conflicts, peer pressure, and heartbreak.
A relationship, I could say a lot of lessons they say in a relationship is for example, they taught us how to be proactive and except for reactive. And that kind of helped me out in a relationship because after my parents got divorced, it was kind of hard. And my dad, we were arguing a lot, and I used to punch holes in the wall with my anger. But then after proactive, reactive, and my dad would argue, I would just go to my room, just scream at a pillow or something, It's beside like hurting myself, being proactive, and doing a reactive as hurting myself and punching the wall.
The fifth component of social and emotional learning is responsible decision making. As high school students, you will have big decisions to make over the next few years, like what are you going to do after high school? What do you do if someone asks you to blow off school or ride with a drunk driver? How do you study for big tests and make the most out of your high school experience?
And the prioritizing, that was a huge one because my priorities were like all out of whack. At first, when I first came in, I didn't do like any homework. Like, I mean, if I had time on my hands, I would do it, but my homework wasn't like a big priority. So I was kind of like C's and low B's. So I prioritized. So now when I get home, I do my homework first, and then the rest of the day is just mine to waste.
School Connect lesson on taking notes really helped me because there's so many tests throughout the school year that it's a lot to handle, and the notes really helped me study for the test and remember everything that was taught during the class periods and make it into one paper where I can study everything that's going on. When it got to finals day, I was really prepared and I was really dedicated and I knew what I was doing and I knew what was going on. And I really got a lot of good grades and I passed most of my tests, so it was really well.
We have a lot to look forward to in this class. There will be lessons on dating relationships, study tips, cyberbullying, true happiness, friendship, resolving conflicts, college and career choices, the teenage brain, diffusing anger, coping with stress, apologizing, and forgiving, the myths of womanhood, the myths of manhood, character strengths, life goals, and how we're going to get there.
And at the beginning of the class, I was just stubborn. I was really stubborn. I didn't like talking. I didn't like doing any of that. And throughout the whole process, he was always there. He was on me. He was like, "You do this," and he was just always on me. And so that bettered me. Like I got my whole attitude changed from the class.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's gonna help you a lot